ladies, gentlemen, it's Noisyface.
That's me. And this is an entire recap of my playthrough of The Quarry. You see, Grandma Death is out there. She's out there in the woods and she's lurking around all creepy grandma like. I don't have a picture of her because she's hella hard to get a screenshot of, but I know she's out there because our heroine ma'am here and her trusty boyfriend, Distracted Douche, went for a wonderful magical road trip where they met the most kind-hearted cop in the world, Officer Ted Raimi. Now, much to his dismay, they did not listen, and they went in the creepy cellar, and I'm pretty sure that Distracted Douche is dead now. But moving right along, we got to the summer camp where there's all kinds of teenagers running around. You got your standard backwards hat. You know, he's pretty cool. He just broke up with his girlfriend, summer fling, whatever they were doing, and turns out she's super upset about that, only she's not. You might know her. She's influencer bitch Barbie. She likes to ride in golf carts and be sad about not posting videos. And just also there in the mix, you got British. I don't really know what he does, but I know he's British. You also have Cliche Artist Girl, because there's one in every pack, only this one doesn't have glasses and a super creepy ear spike that you can take out and make her hella hot later. Then you got what I can only assume is the plucky comic relief, which is DJ Dylon. He spits white hot fire. There's Podcast, who's worried about art school and his grandma and his sister and whatever and his super small family. Small bitch for no other reason than she's little and she's small and she's a bitch. Now, in the end of part 1, you might remember that David Arquette here, got a call about the Hag of Hackett's Quarry, and he drove off to take her on a beautiful, wonderful dinner date, which I'm sure is going to solve everything. And then, my buddy Blood Sign here, he showed up. He nailed in his blood sign as he is wont to do. And don't worry, he's not unsupervised. He's there with Grandpa Blood. Grandma Death is still out there. She's out there, and I know that because she was whispering all secret words like into our Cliche Artist Girl's ear. Now, wait a minute, I'm getting ahead of myself because everything kicked off when influencer bitch Barbie here and Backwards Hat went to the general store, picked up some melons and some fireworks and a shotgun, and things got hella awkward. They went back to the camp, but before that, we had a wonderful, beautiful cutscene where Cliche Artist Girl flat out refused to draw my boy British here like one of her French girls, and he almost got murdered by a pig. Then we played a rousing rendition of Truth or Dare where my boy DJ Dylon had an intimate moment with Podcast. Small bitch decided it would be fun to stir up a little bit of trouble with her dare. Now that did backfire, and Backwards Hat went for a magical swim romp with influencer bitch Barbie in corpse-infested waters. Then things escalated when your boy old British got bit by a werewolf, and Blood Sign showed up to drag him right along. Good thing we saved him with a shotgun, and good thing we had that pocket sand.
Pocket sand!
We did discover 2 tarot cards last time, count them 2, and I decided to go for the teller, and thanks to our wonderful fortune lady, Esmeralda Villalobos, we saw that we could die while ziplining, and that brings us into Grandma Death is still out there. I know this because influencer bitch Barbie got stranded on an island, was doing some weird kind of vlogging crap, got attacked by a werewolf, and made it out alive. Meanwhile, Schmolbitch went back to Hackett Lodge and executed the Sherry sneak, only not that good. And, Blood Sign showed up and chased her around for a bit. And then British basically turned into Jacob from Twilight and got super possessive of cliche artist girl and wigged out and whatever. It's like a blood. That has to be what it is. Don't worry. He's fine. He's totally not going to murder us later. Decided that a radio cast was going to be the best thing to do. And so we went back to the radio hut where this douche nozzle failed to tell us that there was a freaking werewolf outside. Until the infection got in his hand and it went bad and he had to reenact a scene from Evil Dead.
Groovy.
We did find a tarot card and it showed us some sort of mysterious scene involving our boyo backwards hat here, and I have no freaking idea what's going on with that. Where the hell is David Arquette? Also, we got a new character in the mix. She's got an eye patch. I call her Angelina Jolie. And you have no freaking evidence at this point to tell me that the body in the water, that body is influencer bitch Barbie? Because you don't know. How do you know? It could be ma'am. You got all the secrets all of a sudden? Grandma Death. She's out there. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. She runs across the frame every now and then. This time it was in a police station, but I'm getting way ahead of myself. We got to backtrack. Because you see, my boy, my hero, Backwards Hat, he went all the way back to rescue his one true love. Influencer bitch Barbie, who accused him of orchestrating werewolves. He ran off, got kidnapped for the second time by Grandpa Blood, so kudos to you. And she went to go find her friends and whatever. Then cliche artist girl was like, oh my god, I'll keep you warm with this heater and I'll run around and be basically useless. And British, yeah, British, he's not doing so well. As a matter of fact, he got all jangy and then he exploded and he turned into a werewolf and he shot him in the shoulder and he ran off into the night. Then we got a little knockaroo on the door. Ma'am, here to give us months worth of exposition. See, and distracted douche got locked in a jail cell by Officer Ted Raimi. Now, I know what you're thinking, but he did it for the greater good.
How can this be for the greater good? The greater good. How can this be for the greater good? The greater good. Shut it!
Because it turns out that distracted douche here is actually a werewolf. He gets all grabbity hands through the bars, scratches out his girlfriend's eye, and now she will forever be known as Ma'am Jolie. We ended the episode on them, running through the prison and Grandma Death being Grandma Death somewhere. I don't know what's going on. Look, David Arquette was there. He's there for a while. Speaking of which, literally, what is your job? What do you do? Because you just show me cryptic things that don't help me do anything. Guess what, guys? Grandma Death. She's out there. She's peeking in windows and watching me run from crazy families. Look, there's a lot going on, okay? Schmolbitch and DJ Dylon are gonna have a magical adventure in a junkyard, while cliche artist girl and influencer bitch Barbie have come full circle. They're in the creepy cellar at Hackett's camp, annoying the shit out of each other. Was Ma'am Jolie becoming more of a werewolf, exploring mines, entering the old decrepit Hackett house with podcast. While there, we got Backwards Hat killed in a toggle flipping accident or lack of toggle flipping accident. We learned that Officer Ted Raimi is, just trying to keep his mom from yelling at him every 2 seconds. You know her, she's Detroit Rock City. She got all angry and tried to wrestle a gun away from us, and we shot her in the face. Then Grandpa Blood was like, I don't think she's gonna make it. Spoilers, she didn't make it. And then Blood Sign got all sad and like chased us around the house forever and a day until we he stabbed us and then we stabbed him, so it was a joint stabbing situation. And we left the episode with Angelina Jolie being upset at every single decision we make. So, is Grandma Death out there? Was she still out there? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy watching DJ Dylon here be an absolute badass and drop a whole freaking car on a werewolf. Oh yeah, like Schmoll Bitch was there too. She like explored the junkyard with us and whatever. Angelina Jolie and Podcast, they found a werewolf chained up in the attic. It broke out. They fell through the floor. And then Podcast died. And Angelina Jolie exploded into a werewolf. She attacked Officer Ted Raimi. He didn't take that too well. Spoilers, he died. But not before he took out Angelina Jolie, and the werewolf from the attic managed to kill Blood Sign. There were other casualties along the way, mainly Grandpa Blood, so I guess, that kind of does it for the Hackett's in the house. Moving right along, Influencer Bitch Barbie and Cliche Artist Girl were boring for the remainder of the game. Schmoll Bitch faced down some werewolves, Jurassic Park style, in a kitchen. She also survived the night, as did our boyo here, British, so, that bodes well, I guess. Esmeralda Villalobos promised to haunt us for the rest of our days. Now, cue the 80s montage.
Hey, 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 won't you come see about me? I'll be alone, dancing, you know it, baby. Tell me your troubles and doubts. Give me everything inside and out. Don't you forget about me as you walk on by. Will you call my name? I say la, 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 la. La 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 la.